chopper. Hook back up on my. Me no sin, no stands. You get up. Hustle wide on some. This that churches on the move. Pulpit, you with a cool kid. Deuce, click. Small room for the. Could become a tomb or a nuisance. Share my dogs come with a toolkit. They act a fool with. All my dreaming be elusive. I need the whole thing.
Cold-blooded, I've been hunted by a slew. That's how I do it. With the rag out the window, then we riding around all night until the sky then went like blue on. Yeah, yes, so we up. Shining like the 90s Jules' truck. I got the rope link with the boat anchor. Outside, I don't know danger. Hang around like a coat hanger. Still sliding. Press the issue. If them ride with you, then they leaving with you. If you owe me, then you pay me. I don't miss a nickel. I'm a sickle. My checkbook on Steve Ballmer. Do what I want, don't believe karma. Hit the lock, get a new whip. Drop the top, then on them. Talking like they coded. I ain't never seen a sneeze on them. My car fuck another. Build a house new on them. That's another mansion in North Georgia. Why go on that foreclosure? That M3, my fourth order. Yeah. I got a lake out back, I'm sitting on 50. If you said I wouldn't make it, y'all just. And we don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all pocket watching and clock clocking. We sitting right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play call and we hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons. White winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that?
Welcome to 2K TV, Scotty Barnes. We're so happy to have you here.
I came for the whole thing.
Hey,
I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the keys, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my hands, clean it. Do my dirt, just the dance, ain't trying to flirt. My mans came home the first. Watch the beds, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I can't right now. Same old heads never take me down. Hit so high, wanna pay so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good play, tell them bring them on field, but I pray for the down. Still got the on pay right.
Let's meet your Dallas Mavericks. At forward, 6'7", number 10. The man in the business, standing 7'2", number 9, Moses Brown. At guard, 6'5", number 11, Tim Hardaway Jr. At power forward, at 7 foot 3 inches, number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'7", number 77, Luka Doncic. The head coach is Jason Kidd. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Dallas Mavericks.
Greetings everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on the sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they have their big trio out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Brown in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin, the major forces, you know for sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if they're legit or not.
LeBron passes to Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Jordan's got the first basket of the game for the Lakers.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Here's Doncic, off target with the jump hook. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jordan finds Davis. James outside. Westbrook passes it to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bazemore misses. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Doncic with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. And the double change.
Dunking is second nature to LeBron. All he needs is ideal positioning, and he's golden.
Hardaway against Bazemore. Hardaway goes in. Missed inside. The Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And it's Jordan. That time on the other side, Bazemore. Jordan's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game he had 28 points. It's to Hardaway. Offline with his 3.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Inside, Porzingis with the steal. Westbrook against Doncic. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Takes it inside. That shot off. Good D by Jordan.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Doncic. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Bazemore is now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that tip. And just tacks over 4 points onto their lead with the tomahawk. That's bringing it down hard.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Doncic. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges. And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Porzingis can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can...
Oh, my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism, and that's one thing AD brings to the party.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Candy. Doncic against Westbrook. The drive by Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. And good. Working as that time is involved. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 14-5 run here. Passes it to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the ball with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
DeAndre is very skilled at going up into contact. Tough for the defense to be able to stop him without foul.
DeAndre Jordan. That's a large.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Finney Smith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. Over Doncic. And it's Westbrook missing. On the ball, called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Now here's Brown. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Hardaway from outside.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The Mavericks trail. The 9-foot shot. Again, the Mavericks score.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
LeBron passes to Bazemore. LeBron outside. They get a hand on it. Hardaway goes in. And it's Hardaway.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Unbelievable. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Westbrook against Doncic. It's the mark. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And foul on the shot. He shoots 2 at the free throw line.
And we've come to expect that from Westbrook. Hard charging, putting in a situation where they just have to foul.
White fouls checked in for Dallas. The Lakers also with the sub. Anthony's checked in. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic outside.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Here's LeBron, and there it is for him. LeBron's got 8.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Westbrook, here we go. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And the level of focus Westbrook has. Excellent at taking on the challenge and moving his way through the contest.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Burke comes in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. And then for Los Angeles, Howard's checked in for Davis. Malik Monk comes in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. To the middle, here's Howard. Slammed in by Howard.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Burke. Floats one. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down and traffic.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Powell against LeBron. They double him with LeBron. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the start. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Well, he'd be
and it's the Mavericks with the ball. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Howard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And that one's good. Perfect.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Rondo dishes to Howard. And the rejection by Paulie Stein. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's check in. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot by Monk is no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Runs in the pass to Burke. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Burke's got 6 points. And so it's Rondo bringing it up to the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's the pass to Carmelo. Here's Bradley on the wing. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now here's Burke. Monk defending to the left wing. Here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Rondo. Buries it from three-point range. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Runs in the bench to foul. And the two-tight foul.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Dallas shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there. Here's Finney Smith. Monk defending. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be a
Lakers ball. 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Lakers leading by 10. And he drives in. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Or kicks to Brunson. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Brunson. Lays it up and in off a pretty assist. Brunson's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavericks. Rondo passes to Carmelo. Here's Howard. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Burke finds Brunson. Low block shot on the way. Great positioning on the putback.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Paulie Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Bradley passes to Carmelo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, free throws good from Anthony.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Burke, guarded by Bradley, and that one's good. Burke's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The three. That's a miss. He's made one in this one, and they're running. Rebounded by the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Lakers ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll get going after this from the American Airport.
Find ways to win games.
Right, they're more than capable of winning, as we've seen.
Well, the offense is a given, so it's all about putting together stops when they're going against the elite level competition.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Jalen Brunson out there with Burke. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Cauley Stein kicks to Powell. A fader. And he makes that one.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they will get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
You know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the good boys.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. Foul number 2 for him. That's his second. And the Mavericks with some changes. Brown comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Doncic is subbed in for Burke. Brunson scanning the floor. Good on the shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Bazemore hits the bucket.
Bazemore can attack the closeout. That gives him a little more space on the catch and shoot.
passes the puck. Now here's Brown. Pass to Brunson. Lock at 6. Doncic outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Doncic has got 8.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Second chance effort. Hardaway with the steal. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first. The Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Westbrook against Doncic. Driving to the basket. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. LeBron dishes to Jordan. And Jordan goes down.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Brunson. Porzingis inside. He's guarded by Davis. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan comes it back. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And they're able to recover. And it's good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is non-stop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. Offense has been great. Defense, he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a President's DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always easy.
Yeah, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Outside Hardaway. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's James.
What a dribble move by LeBron. All you can do is sit back and admire it.
Mavericks trail by 6. Now here's Brunson. His last outing, 16 points for him. He was all alone on that one. Doncic is got 11.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Westbrook against Doncic. Westbrook, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And stolen by LeBron. Westbrook kicks to Davis. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Jordan. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their aggressiveness has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact that defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Doncic.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
Bazemore for 3. And they recover it. Westbrook finds Davis. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, AD's trophy case really speaks to his abilities as a player. He's won a championship in the NBA and at the collegiate level, and a gold medal as part of Team USA.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a 5-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. To the inside. Here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
On the pass to Porzingis. Pass to Brunson. 5 on the clock. For the 3, that's tipped.
James for an excellent shot blocker for his size. His 7-foot wingspan catches you off guard.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook surveying the D. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
The veracity of LeBron on display, just tearing through the lane with ease.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 9 points. He kicks to Brown. Passes it to Porzingis. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Here's Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's a good job. Take it right at him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. He's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
Going inside. Bazemore misses.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected his offensive game, trying to find that weakness. Just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Westbrook dishes to Monk. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting it back. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
And really, Howard is so good at using his wide body to gobble up doors. Just sheer muscle.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Brown. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. And it's Burke in for Jalen Brunson. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Russell Westbrook. No good from Finney-Smith. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense that his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Bazemore passes to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Monk for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Monk's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porzingis kicks to Burke. Pass to Doncic. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Doncic has got 20.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Los Angeles calls the timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the
specifics in these huddles. No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Here's James. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Orlando.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. Got hard to keep track of all his projections. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Mavericks trail by 6. Burke looking over the floor. And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
Reeves the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Burke. Not enough on that one as it misses. Dallas has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the win. Burke's got 4 this quarter.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
The pass to Westbrook. And stolen by Burke. Powell trying to free himself up. Right side Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it to Westbrook.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
1:19 left in the first half of the game. It's stolen. Here's James. Powell pulls it in.
Blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Doncic against Westbrook. Here's the floater. And it's Doncic missing. Lakers leading by 6. It's Davis with the drop. And it's Davis finishing it off.
If you can't shoot, it's easy for the defense to cut off angles to the rim. But AD can, and boy, did he rock the rim.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
James finds Jordan. Doncic against Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. The 3. Burke grabs the miss. And it's Burke with the ball for Dallas. 6-point game. Doncic looking it over. Into the lane. And Davis sends it back. Fast break, the Lakers. Reeves gets the bucket.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. White, what are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. They play hard, they play together, they move the ball. They know how to play within the offense. And we've been doing a better job defensively.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 8 assists, and 1 block. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers, long rebounds, running with the chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots from half court.
And that's...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. And they have their big trio out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And it's good. The time running down to the shot clock. 8 points for Porzingis. LeBron kicks it to Bazemore. Westbrook against Doncic. To the paint. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Westbrook. 18 points for LeBron.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
Hardaway passes to Finney Smith. Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Pass to Westbrook. Releases. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And now a 10-point Laker lead. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jordan sends it back.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high. 3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Up top now. Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas again turning it over. LeBron is checked in for Dallas.
Dallas in the lineup for your Mavericks. Moses Brown.
Los Angeles leading by 13. The drive by James. He makes his 10th basket of the night for the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Doncic, and Jordan sends it back. Bazemore dishes to Westbrook. Here's Jordan. Good for the 5th time and 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Dallas calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. To end the run. Westbrook with the block.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
Anthony Davis.
And that's 10 points for Anthony Davis.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Brunson kicks to Hardaway. So for Bazemore, off the left rim and out.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And yes, it's good. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Brown finds Brunson. The Lakers with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. James laid in with a nice touch on the glass. LeBron's got 8 points in the quarter.
Indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact with an easy
Look, they get
Dallas
mad.
calls timeout.
They get mad. They like, what's going on? Why are we down like
They
this?
gotta
Yeah.
be better.
It's a matter of want
Can't
to.
handle the late.
Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Davis. Malik Monk comes in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Porzingis trying to get free. And Hardaway gets it to go. He's got 6.
And finally, with some offense, he stops a 17-0 run by the Lakers.
Back to Rondo. 1 for 3. That shot off the mark. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Taken away by Anthony. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. A baseline J. Offensive rebound. Anthony with the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle sets for the Lakers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Wow. I swear, LeBron is almost 37 years old and could still jump like he's 26. That boy got hops still. That's crazy. Still going strong.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Rondo passes to Anthony. 1 for 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 3. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
Dallas shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hardaway with it. He's picked up by James, and the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
No good from Jordan. And so Brown will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Burke, and the rejection by James. And that's on about Dallas will retain possession. And so here is Dallas. Here's Brunson.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That's what DeAndre is out there to do. Dropping the hammer is his specialty.
Rondo against Brunson. And Rondo sends it back. And he gets it back.
Los Angeles foul.
Rondo's first block.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard comes in for Jordan. And Bradley subbed in for James. LA's on 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Rondo kicks to Anthony. Nice D from Porzingis. Anthony's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Brunson. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and it's Bradley off the drive. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Burke. 12 points for him. High post, Cauley-Stein. rebound, the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Here's Brunson. Over Rondo. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Burke, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Cauley Stein. He's guarded by Howard. Hardaway against Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Burke with it. 12 points for him. Hardaway for 3. The shot misses.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Inside. Outside for Rondo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's in for Porzingis. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardaway. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brunson, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they have ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside Howard. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Burke. Bradley with a nice D.
And what an incredible run for the 2020 Lakers in the bubble. Of course, LeBron and AD got the headlines, but Rajon Rondo was also key.
We saw GA playoff Rondo at his peak. He had 107 assists in the playoffs, the most for a player off the bench in almost 50 years.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
And good that time. And it's 7 points for Rajon Rondo.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Burke kicks to Powell. There's the pass to Cauley Stein. Doncic with it, and it's Howard picking him up from 15 feet away. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now, here's Burke. Defense right on him.
Well, we know he can get up. Avery Bradley making a great defensive play.
Rondo can't get it to go. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up to the Mavericks. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Los Angeles coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Checked in. LA has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Upside Rondo. Pass to Reeves. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Bazemore. And there's a call on James.
LeBron James.
That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bird dishes to Corey's time. Passes it to Powell. 27 seconds left in the third. And that one's good. Bird.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Tremendous breakdown ability off the dribble. LeBron also finishing through contact.
Now, Doncic. He's got 22. And stolen by James. Pass to Reeves. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Brown. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Bullock. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. It's stolen by Brown. The pass to Marjanovic. Brown outside. To the inside. Here's Ntilikina. And the layup is good after an unsafe pass. Ntilikina's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Dallas. Right side Westbrook. In the corner it's Ellington. Shoots over Bullock. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. On the wing, James. Guarded by Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Reeves gets the bucket.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Ntilikina passes to Marjanovic. And here's Bullock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, you know, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
Pound kicks to Ntilikina. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the wing right side. For 3, Westbrook. Bullock with the rebound. Mavericks shooting 41% for the game. Inside, here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
To the middle, Powell with the steal. Here's Bullock. Pass to Ntilikina. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound Mavericks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
that bucket in no time at all. Bullock's got his first points of the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Ellington kicks to Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the way.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
Pass to Pop. Now, here's Marjanovic. And with the offense we've been seeing throughout the league this year, Steve, what are the chances someone breaks the Suns record of 107 points and a half?
Wow, Kevin. We saw the Warriors put up 92 and a half a few years back, but that's still 15 points short. I think a team like the Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, a few of them, if they get going from behind the three-point line, it's possible.
Brown, good.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
LeBron outside. Reeves the pass to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron drives in. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Powell with the steal. And here's Bullock. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. Sets them up.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Lakers also making a switch. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for James. Here's Porzingis. He is hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there's a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Earning every dollar of that big contract tonight. Jordan's been a force on both ends.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Westbrook. Out left of the wing. Pocket 6. Forward. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
That's to Porzingis. Smitty last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work extra hard to secure their positions?
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. And like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama.
And the Lakers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
For Russell Westbrook. The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Kicks it to Ellington. The pass to Reeves. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And he nails the third. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Evan?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Bullock. That one, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Jordan, the pass to Reeves. No good with the triple. Mavericks shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. It's stolen by Bradley. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And the shot goes in.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Pass the ball. Down low. And Davis sends it back. Now the Lakers on the break. And finished off by Davis.
Back in the day, big men would carry your offense. Times have changed. But 80's one who can still do it.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Bradley. It's Brown on the wing. Driving inside. And Jordan sends it back. Bradley, that's for two. Again, the Lakers.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
I like seeing Ntilikina keep his balance despite the contact. This is how he converts these and ones.
Dwight Powell checked in for the Mavericks.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And that one falls for Ntilikina. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that league guard position.
But shot's good from Ntilikina.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
Reeves the pass to Ellington. Here's Reeves. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bradley can't get it to go.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Davis. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Powell. On the wing, Brown. Ellington defending. Ntilikina passes the puck. And Davis sends it back. Here's Reeves. And there's the drive. Chalk up two there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Powell, that's good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Bradley.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Here's Ntilikina. Passes the ball. Powell inside. Guarded by Bradley. The shot by Powell, no good. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. And Steve, you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
1:27 left in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for LeBron.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is
terrible, man.
Like a shot blocking master. But his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Bradley. Pass to Powell. Here's Ntilikina. Just 5 to shoot.
Lakers foul. That's his first Lakers foul. Third team foul.
32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Rondo kicks to Jordan. Now the pass to Ellington. Shoots over Bullock. And he buries that one, tripping the rim on the way down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Lakers foul. Brown foul. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he makes the first.
Now at the line for your Mavericks. Boba.
And good on the second, so he makes it both. And here's Rondo. And Howard with the swap.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the passion that he plays, and then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively. You can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive side.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Double-double for LeBron, 30 points, 11 assists, 2 blocks. Anthony Davis with 18 points, 11 rebounds. Double-double, 4 blocks. DeAndre Jordan with 18 points, 12 rebounds, 5 blocks. He got a double-double. Reeves with 12. Westbrook with 11. Howard with 10, Monk with 9, Westbrook got 2 blocks. Howard got a block. Carmelo Anthony with 8. Bradley with 8. A block, a steal. Ronald with 7 with a block. His first block. Kent Bazemore with 5. Ellington with 5. Yeah, that's it. Everybody scored. 52% of free throws. Oh gosh, it's terrible. $17 blocks total. Damn. Like my video, hit like, subscribe, comment below. Ring the bell. I'm out.